Professor Witt, when you look at this collection, what do you see? What does this say to you?
When I look at this collection, I see a legacy of art, a legacy of perseverance, a legacy of resilience. Um, this collection, to me, again, represents a legacy in just the willpower to, I guess, form various ideas of expression and have a type of connection to ancestral or spiritual energy, if that makes sense. Um, the collection also just goes to show again this resilience of Southern University at New Orleans, and then this idea of a cross-cultural dialogue where we have this collection of traditional African art, and we're allowing our university, we're allowing our students, we're allowing the community to come and interact and engage with these art pieces, and in a sense see themselves in the pieces too.
A regalness there.
Absolutely.
That you're regal regardless. You were born with this. You mentioned a few moments ago that some of these items are utilitarian in purpose. Were not necessarily made to be art, but are art nonetheless.
That's correct.
Talk to us about that.
Okay, so when a lot of these pieces were being made, the craftsperson or the blacksmith or this person who contains this energy to be able to craft something from nothing, right? Or something from what is, a tree and then turn into a giant mask, right? They all served a purpose to be used. It's not looked at to be just solely decorative. So each color, the pigment has a specific meaning. The way that it stands, its height, everything has a specific purpose, and it needs to fulfill whatever it is that it needs to fulfill. So in particular, I'm looking at these beautiful Sariji masks from the Dogon people of Mali. And you see some that are very tall. It was carved from a few pieces of wood. Well, actually, it was carved from one piece of wood, but then broken down over time. But that mask was used to help usher the recently deceased or those who've been deceased within 60 years into the afterlife. So there's a lot of beliefs that once you pass or you transition, you lose your form, your physical form, but you do not lose your essence and your spirit, and you're still very much a part of your community. So with that, these people who are crafting these masks are performing it in such a way where you have to touch the tip all the way into the ground, and again, that's helping to escort those ancestors on into the afterlife, but they're still very much committed to protecting their communities. Now, you have other pieces, for example, I'm looking at these drums that are carved very decoratively. Yes, they are made for music, for communication, but when you look at the intricacies of like the motifs and these geometric patterns, they all mean something. For example, you'll see a hand on that's carved onto the drum as well. That hand represents a specific type of warrior class within the Kuba people of the Democratic Republic of the Congo.